So we are here at Animal Kingdom this morning. It is July 11th, so it is the first day that the park is officially open to the public. It's about 7:30. They said they'll let us in at about 7:45. We did get here earlier and they made us turn around, so just keep that in mind. We did end up spending about half an hour in the McDonald's parking lot waiting, but we came here, it's about 7:30, so that's when they're starting to let people line up. At almost exactly 7:30, they started letting people into park. Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
Hi guys, it is an Animal Kingdom sort of morning. It is 10 of 8. We are in the park and we are heading to Flight of Passage. Here we go. So we are here going under the little archway thing, and they already have a whole bunch of social distancing markers all the way out to here. I don't know if they're going to be using them today, but we'll have to wait and see. So in this room here, they have plexiglass up in between every single one of the lines. So we've been walking for about 6 minutes to get up here, but we are walking on now.
Can everyone see me? Yes. Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage.
You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi. Connecting to an ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Yes. Let's get you into the link chamber.
Engine drivers.
So here they have the markings. They're only letting 3 parties in at a time. Just got off Flight of Passage. It felt so good to be back. We literally pretty much walked right on. The first pre-show doesn't happen anymore, so no fly. But they do the second one, and as I showed you, they have 3 parties in each theater at a time, in each like level of the theater. And the ride was amazing, as per always. The one thing I noticed is that before you got in, I didn't see any hand sanitizer unless I missed it, but there was some right when you got off. So let's go see what we're gonna do next. So we are back near Africa. This is where the line, the social distancing markers, loop for Flight of Passage. Fun times. This is so weird. We're walking through Harambe, which is usually so full of life and very loud, and there's no one here.
No one.
No one. This is so weird. All the people that are here right now are cast members. And standby is 10 minutes. have the plexiglass up here as well.
However, their horns are made out of keratin. That's the same stuff your fingernails are made out of. So they're not really that valuable. Because of poaching, there's only around 5,000 black rhinos left. The only predator they experience is mankind. However, hippos are not considered to be predators themselves. They're not carnivores, they're herbivores. They eat around 80 to 90 pounds of vegetation a day. These cute little guys are the African wild dogs. They're also called the African painted dogs. That makes sense how they get that nickname. It looks like their coats have been painted with a paintbrush. Each pattern on their coats is unique. That's how they can tell each other apart, even at a great distance. Now we're going to just be very cautious. You can see that green truck to the right of us. That is our animal program's cast members. They're the ones who take care of these animals on a daily basis. So if we do get stopped for very long, they'll come out and assist. But it looks like our friends are on the move. Travel up. Are we going to... Oh, we're going to... Mandrills are the largest kind of monkey. They live in very large packs of about 100, but they can be very shy. Mandrills have a distinct red and blue coloring to their faces and their bottoms. So the alpha males, usually whichever male mandrill has the most vivid coloring. Also use it to fight with other elephants if they're squabbling. They can also use their trunks to suck up water and place that water right into their mouths. But they're not going to drink the water directly through their trunk like a straw. It'll be like us drinking water through our noses. A couple of weeks old, maybe even younger. Now they are born that fluffy gray kind of... Goodness. They are born gray and fluffy. They're going to develop that pink color and those smooth feathers once they're around a year and a half to 2 years old. They get their pink color from the brine shrimp that they eat. You can see a male lion getting a head start on that mid-morning nap. We can tell he's the male by the thick mane of fur around his neck. The mane will turn darker as he gets older. Left there is a beautiful white antelope on top of that hill. This antelope is called the scimitar horned oryx. They get their name because their horns curve like the ancient weapon, the scimitar. Those horns are the main defense against predators. If a lion should leap onto the oryx's back, the first thing they'll encounter are those sharp horns. But they are fragile and they can crack. The scimitar horned oryx is typically found in the desert. That's because they can go up to 9 months without drinking any water. They get most of their hydration from the moisture in the plants they eat. Now around here we do not like to say goodbye. Goodbye is far too sad. It is just a little bit too final. So instead of goodbye today, we are going to say kwaherini. Kwaherini means go well.
Just got off the safari, and then when you come off, make sure that you go to the right a little bit. Sometimes the gorillas are out there like they were today. So now we are going to head to Everest. Some of the interesting things that I noticed about the safari, a lot of, in between each row there was a divider, like a plastic divider, which I understand why they have to do it, but it's annoying if you want to take pictures. But it is what it is. We have to do what we have to do. So I'm just glad that we got to go on it, and my favorite animal was out, the scimitar horned oryx, so that made me very excited. So I'm just going to loop around here, show you exactly how empty it is here. This is bonkers. So here across from the bird show is one of the relaxation stations. There is social distancing marker on the ground, and then it asks you to not move the chairs.
Ganapati kum, ganapati kum, ganapati kum,
So we literally just walked on Everest twice. Second time we did get the front row, but they are not letting you request to sit in the front row. So you just have to go wherever they put you. But it is starting to get a little fuller. It's about 9:30. So we've done the big 3 things that we wanted to do. So now we're just gonna meander a little bit. So they are doing social distance characters. They're running by on a boat. I'll put in some footage, or I already did put in some footage for you guys. And now we're going to head to Gorilla Falls. So I was wondering how they were going to do the social distancing here at the gorillas. They have little round dots on the ground where you can stand because this is always super crowded. Just got done here at Gorilla Falls. They had the area with like the reptiles and the naked mole rats blocked off, and I really like how they did the social distancing in the gorilla area. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. We do have lunch at Tiffins for my birthday, and we still have a little under an hour to go. So let's go walk around a little bit. So something I've never noticed, because it's always so loud in this area, is that there's noises coming from inside where Tusker House is. If you listen closely, you can hear like someone hitting something, and every now and then someone's banging on the door. So before lunch, we're gonna head into Nomad, because what's a trip to Animal Kingdom without a trip into Nomad? Thank you. So Steffi got a leaping lizard, and I got my usual Mustang coffee or Mustang coffee, depending on who you ask. So Nomad Lounge is fairly empty. You cannot sit at the bar, but you can sit in the socially distanced tables. And there is a big table in the middle, but it only has 6 seats around it. And they have plexiglass up around the bar. It's all very interesting. So the table that we wanted for the room that we wanted for Tiffins doesn't open till noon, so we decided to get churros as an appetizer. It comes with a strawberry chili sauce and a vanilla crema. The waitress recommended mixing them, but I'm not going to do that because I don't like spice, but we're going to eat them and as an appetizer. So we just got our notification from Tiffins. Our table is ready, so let's go. So I love these. They're lit up. They have a really cool background behind them. And then there's the butterfly wall. Well, the insect wall. There's more than just butterflies on there. So as per usual, when I come to Tiffins or Nomad Lounge, I got the Passionfruit Ice Tea with vanilla sweetener. It's one of my favorites here, so I highly recommend that. So I got the surf and turf, which is a piece of steak and some scallops. It's one of my favorite things to get here, even though it's one of the most expensive, so let's go. I got this cute little happy birthday. It is orange chocolate, like a cream puff, and then I got the chocolate raspberries. So Steffi for dessert got the passion fruit tapioca cream. And I got the Lion King dessert, which is my second favorite dessert here, but right now they do not have the whipped cheesecake. And then I also got another Mustang coffee, and I'm on my 4th iced tea. Gotta get your money's worth out of it, right? So when you dine at Tiffins, you get these lovely little cards that are sketches from Joe Rohde, and it has the little story on the back that goes with the picture. So one of my favorite little details here is on the welcome, in the welcome foyer, they have a little castle at the location of the different Disney parks, as well as all the cool animals all the way around. So overall thoughts on Tiffins was that it was absolutely amazing, as always. The steak was cooked perfectly for me and the scallops were nice and tender. The Mustang coffee, I usually like it a little sweeter, but I forgot to request that, so that's totally my fault. But overall, everything was really good. Service, atmosphere, there were a lot of tables that could not be used due to social distancing. But it was a nice, peaceful hour and a half, so let's head over to Navi. So I'm going to assume that these are the social distancing markers for Navi. I don't think it would be for the bathroom because they keep going towards Navi. So Navi is not one of my favorite attractions, but it was a lot of fun to just relax for a little bit and get to experience it. So something totally awesome just happened while we were walking out of Animal Kingdom. I'm so glad we decided to do the short walk around because there were photographers that wanted to get pictures of people on opening day. And they loved my dress so much that we had a little mini photo shoot, which was a lot of fun. But right now we're trying to walk out real fast because the rain is coming. So it's been an awesome birthday here. I'm so thankful right now. So we're on our way out. I'm interrupting my outro because the anteater is out, even if you can't really see him. I don't have my zoom lens on, but they're out moving, eating, looking for some bugs. So cute. So back to what I was saying. It's been an awesome, awesome birthday. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything more. We are heading out, so thank you for following along with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're interested in a mask like mine, my Etsy shop is in the link below. So thank you again, and always remember to soar over the magic. See you guys!